You know when police hold criminal, you know. Me say the junk of them come out, come make one whole heap of nice with them thinking mouth. Coop on them, no man. Coop on the little germs, them.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
There isn't just one path to happiness. Everyone's journey is personal and filled with unique twists and turns. Trust your twists will turn into beautiful places beyond your experiences and imagination. Sometimes infinite possibilities intended for you must be revealed to you by force greater than you. The universe knows what you want and always, let me say that again, always works behind the scene to get you there. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody okay. Hope everybody alright. This is the day that the Lord has made. You must know that. So somebody need to finish it. You understand? And so when you don't finish it, guess what? Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living. And surely, not amongst the dead. Mr. People, come like the police, them finally get a new coach. Me I see the work when them are put in the training session. I turn out on the field when them touch the field. You understand? Because the man they make you know, say, watch ya. All angles where I showed from. Everybody I get it. Cat, dog, man, rat, goat, anything. Step cross or step in them part. And when I say step in them part, I mean step right in them part and run in them part. Go and get it. But here one man, keep back and relax, man. And me have a Spanish town too, you know. And the people them from back to. I say my view. Oh, you don't reach out back to it. You need to come back to people. Calm on yourself, the man. We know all we are going around there, the man. And we know we are going to Bell Rock back to Blackburn Pen. Don't worry yourself. Everything the people them go and hear. So nobody rush the news. Me always telling you that. Don't rush the news when you come on this platform here. Because once there's a story, you gotta get it. But anyway, I got take time and start some news before the people them start cussing me in the comment section. Or about that. An 18-year-old woman, yes, 18-year-old. An 18-year-old woman is facing charge of wounded with intent after she allegedly stabbed her 16-year-old boyfriend during an argument in Libertyville, Brownstown, St. Anne. Charge is Samoy Reed, a cashier of Libertyville address. Report reaching on news team from St. Anne Bay Police that at about 10:30 p.m. Reed went to visit her boyfriend when an argument developed between them. She used a ratchet knife to stab the complainant in his neck. The teen was assisted to the hospital where he was admitted. Hours later, Reed turned herself into the police where she was charged. His court date is being finalized. Hold on there now, people. More news. Because I say there are people that are rampant about people these days, you know. Detective from the Port Antonio Criminal Investigation Branch arrested and charged a tattoo artist for the stabbing death of a man in Arbor Street in Portland on Monday. The deceased has been identified as 56-year-old Robert Grant, a businessman of Upper Lane, Port Antonio in the parish. Charge is 28-year-old Ristan Ram, otherwise called Garza, of Port Antonio, Portland. Report reaching on this team at about 4:05 p.m. Grant was conducting business in a store when he was pounced upon by Ram, who was armed with a knife. An argument developed between them and a tussle ensued. During the struggle, Rama inflicts several wounds to Grant's upper body. The police were alerted and on their arrival, Grant was taken to the hospital dead. Quick police action led to the apprehension of Rama in the vicinity of the scene. A knife was also recovered and he was later charged after a question-and-answer interview was conducted. His court date is being finalized. Slap him, forget slap boy. Come like, couldn't get none of the training yet. Come like the training. No reach right down on that side there yet. But anyway, now people, 18-year-old now. 18-year-old bartender Rochelle Watson of Mount August St. Andrew, who is charged with murder, was yesterday granted bail in the sum of $400,000 with surety when she appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. She is charged with murder of 29-year-old Ryan West of Mount August. The allegation that the accused, who is also known as Miss Chin, and the deceased had a dispute on July 8th, and a knife was used to stab him in the upper body. Watson, who is being represented by attorney at law Cunningham, is to return to court on September 13. In making the bail application, Cunningham asked the judge to take in account the age of the accused and the fact that she is pregnant. Boy, the family out there wait for her, so we will see if she can reach back at court. You understand? Fix them a plan to fix fair business. That is when me hear, how me hear it, so me I tell you no. Anyway now, I can tell you no who dead. The barber. The St. Catherine police are investigating the death of a 39-year-old barber, Marvin Bowie, who was killed along the War Hill Main Road in Sagerville in the parish. Bowie, who lived in James Mountain here, was reportedly standing with others along the roadway at about 11:30 a.m. when an armed man with an handgun approached them and fired several shots. Bowie ran but was chased by the gunmen who fired several more shots. This man that they come for missing up people. Guess what? Guess what happened? He actually get hit, you understand? One shot touch him, and the attacker run off and boarded a waiting car. No motive has been established for his murder. One thing me sure about, you see, once them beat some shot off of you and you run in there, run it down, me now ask Christ this. You mix up. You mix up. People probably say, no. A good you think no mix up. He mix up, man, and that's why I'm dead. Remember now, people, me tell them, say the police, them give everybody everything these days, cause them get a new coach. Watch out now, people. Police in Manchester attacked by pack of dogs. One of the dogs shot dead. Yes. This is one here drama. This is one here really drama. Remember the police party was forced to open gunfire on a pack of dogs that attacked them in Manchester. Remember Sleepy and the lean mouth one say, once the police them come under attack, they must win. It no matter who or what. They got to win. So guess what? One of the animal was killed. The incident happened at about 4:15 along the Battersea Main Road in Portsmouth, Manchester. Information reaching our news team that members of the police team were on patrol duty along the roadway when they signaled the driver of a white Toyota Mark X motor car to stop. One of the policemen was walking towards the vehicle when he was suddenly attacked by a pack of dogs which suddenly emerged from nearby bushes. The constable pulled his firearm and opened fire to protect himself from the animal. Them man they not live a foot for kick nobody. So you know, say the dog, get it. I say once one get it, everybody run gone. Everybody who that plan fi come bite, run gone about them business. Yes, people. Then they afraid. Anyway, no people watch go on power go on. One only thing when they say I go on that Spanish town, I don't want to know what caused double murder. Me can't tell you no. Me I go tell you no right now, cause no, me not keep nothing from no already. And the double murder caused double murder. Watch you now look and I wonder if I mistake me make me say the right thing. And the right thing me say. She said the double murder which I say Jerome and his mother did dead. Yeah man, shall they run them down and kill them and them something there? And that murder there, cause this a double murder you know. So big back son, yeah. Trevor Robinson, big black son, fit him son, deal with Jerome and his mother business. So, if you a gunman friend now retaliate and say it there, two them left on the ground fill it down. So guess what one per one? It now go done right so. Because more people are dead, just watch and see. You know when I be good people? If you can start today and slap on this boy. Here catch Frisco Morgan, want it for murder. Run River people. People in a Witton. Me no say no know him. Me no say no know him. In Bangle need to get angle. Me I tell you the truth. Full time now, we start slap them way. So the police them can just come tag them too and fling them per ice. So what I said, I mean what I said. And you know me already people. And now take it back. And well on there now. Paula in the news. Paula in the news. I know say Paula always I recommend something. Or I say mandatory something. Or I say minimum some. So anyway. Right now, Paula make you know say she recommend the mandatory minimum sentence of 20 years for children found guilty of capital murder.
The issue of mandatory minimum for a child, we submit, should only arise in capital murder cases. That is, murder falling within Section 2, subsection 1 of the OAPA. Murder in the course or furtherance of rape, murder of a judicial officer, a contract murder, murder of a police officer or any other law officer in the course of his duties, murder in the course or furtherance of burglary or housebreaking, murder in the course or furtherance of arson in relation to a dwelling house. We take this approach as capital murder as a matter of policy and as a matter of the public interest, the policymakers recognizing from very early how egregious and how traumatizing these offenses can be to the community, have made sure that these cases are on a different sentencing track. For adults, we submit that the policy should also encompass children in conflict with the law. We would also recommend that as part of the future legislative reform that consideration be given, perhaps I shouldn't say creating, but enhancing, and I hope Dr. Sophia Longmore is hearing me say that, in enhancing an appropriate rehabilitation program for youth offenders who are serving a mandatory minimum sentence for capital murder. In our files, we have seen several occasions when sometimes it's a child that is running things. I go to court as busy as I am for a reason, so that I can see what is happening. And I will never forget being in the gun court as DPP. And there was a child, handsome fellow, no more than 15, before the court for illegal possession of firearm and wounding. And you know what was his pet name? In the file, in the statement of the complainant, Lord Evil. We see children in conflict in the law, mainly in the gun court. In the gun court, or you may have some sort of domestic fracas, some domestic situation within the home, or we have seen several at school or on the way from school. Also, gun robberies as well, but usually in the gun court.